This message is for President Trump. Today's date, December 21, 2025. Just I will discuss little bit about the deep state conducted terrorist attacks I faced at South Texas College, by South Texas College, arranged by South Texas College actually. This terrorist used South Texas College because they use employee, South Texas College used employees, staff, faculty, students, etc. whatever are there actually. Everything actually they used to attack me for decades, starting from the joining date. I remember at that time, when I joined, I did not get my office, means single office, single room office. In my office, I think one more faculty, or not, I think two were there, and for a few days, because I did not get a real office at that time. So I heard that dog has come, faculty means indicating me actually. And then finally, after some point, actually, he became my friend because he is not a terrorist, right? This is because domestic terrorist, FBI, this kind of terrorist group made that person to say. That faculty was at least, I think, senior than me actually. I don't know why he did not get any real office actually, his own office. So he was there actually. But I was there for couple of months. But we became actually, same room we are there. So we became friendly. But I heard those in the beginning. I heard. Now, then, attacks, its list is enormous. Millions of millions. Like let me start with the hallway blocking, right? Hallway means walkway, right? Everywhere actually. On campus means the building, inside building, from my office actually. Now I got office within 2 months. So from my office to classroom or wherever I'm going, everywhere this terrorist food actually, human things, and spreading their all body. Now there is no space to walk. So it's a struggle to go to my classroom or do something just outside, come out my office and do something. It's a struggle the terrorists put. Now I have to say, excuse me. And they don't even bother to hear because that's all they were asked. Actually, no student can do this actually. Nobody can sit on the floor actually. That will be totally out of the college actually. So that does not happen in human society. But terrorists did that every second actually. You got it? Every second. You are coming out from the classroom, terrorist attack. Either the violently moving bodies are moving with inanimate objects, all kinds of things actually. It's violently moving everything, right? The bodies, whatever human looking things, those are, when they criminalize someone, they become criminal, terrorist. So those are just objects. That's how I perceive. Objects are moving that way, here, there, right? All those things actually. It's a nightmare actually to go from one place to another, and that occurred every second actually, except in the classroom. Classroom also, these terrorists used to put some liquid lubricated liquid. You got it? Especially in lab. And also many times I found actually they put in the lab actually they put on the floor, they put some objects so that you will tip off and you will fall off actually, right? And this happens. Those are all millions of trillions of times, right? These are every day. In the classroom actually they could not do this actually, this one. And then some again in our labs actually, chemistry lab, no chemicals will be left there actually in the lab, because we use at South Africa College we use lab is for instruction purpose also everywhere. So then only thing, everything will be used and it will go out, and then it goes to a stockroom, right? Everything goes to stockroom, and then everything, all chemicals or everything actually, right? This kind of whatever we use actually there. So everything must go outside, right? The lab. But and also and we have so many laboratory assistants, right? So they keep things all clean, all those, right? These are actually, they use student to this. Many times they used even like some mineral oil, they put some liquid. I see this is a two-phase, right? And this stupid, this kind of domestic terrorist, FBI, this kind of terrorist group, water, right? That's all they can do. But as a chemist, I'll think different ways, right? Not only that liquid, other liquid can be, means it is just two-phase, I could see. And I could see that is whatever was used, those are, the density is high, right? So with respect to the mineral oil, like that. And now you're heating that actually. So then that burst, because that is you got it? So that means that will come out and then vaporize. Mineral oil, maybe it can, the boiling temperature may be 300 degrees Celsius, but the boiling water is 100 degrees Celsius, right? So that's all these terrorists used to make accident in lab. During lab, these terrorists used to malfunction the exhausts so that exhaust won't work, right? And maybe we're using naphthalene or other chlorinated things. Those are toxic for everybody, students, for me, everybody actually. But this is domestic terrorist FBI. They don't have any brain. They are stupid. They're criminal. So they did that. How many times they did? All labs actually, everywhere. And then within that lab astro, again, I don't think that any lab astro was terrorist or criminal. In the lab, that was Westlake actually, Mid Valley campus. There, in the lab, they were using, it's making noise, means as if some heating cooling things are making noise. You got it? But there should not be any. It is central heating cooling things actually. But it was dum dum like that, right? I heard from the labast, labast is saying that using my name, that because of it is going on. Means talking to someone actually, they're just told actually, right? That, so I know that's all. And by complaining, these then retaliation means, whoa, so it is working good. So then they do it more and more. So these are the things, and what they did accomplished. They hurt students more than me actually. Got it? The classroom temperature, all classroom temperature is South Texas Texas is very hot, and so then they start heating actually. Instead of cooling, they started heating. You got it? And see, but I tolerate even the heat more than students actually. But again, so then again I have to call someone, right? I'll report that, and then there will be, means it is circus actually. The teaching there was a circus. Every day was a struggle to survive. But because of God is with me, so everything means students knew actually this crime is going on, organized crime. They understand because other class does not happen actually. They told. Many times students told. And students were used. So student told me that many times actually told, right? And they knew this is South Texas College is doing, but actually South Texas College is no doubt doing, right? But they got the impetus from this terrorist group FBI. Otherwise, why South Texas College will attack a faculty, right? But South Texas College they acted like a terrorist actually. Right? Even my colleagues, all those, right? Although, I know, many times we're talking, and we know that they are not criminal or anything, but they are criminalized by this terrorist group. And many times there will be some misconception, like new student. When student come new student, when we starting in class, at that time people will say, man, why it is going on with this guy? It is not going on anywhere else. So this kind of things also I experienced actually. Now, and then walkway means anywhere on the campus, anywhere you cannot walk actually. Means it is a struggle. Where from these terrorists will attack vertically or what is terrorists will attack? They are walking like without seeing anything. They are just walking. You got it? And rust. So then those kind of things, or bumping, all those things actually. Somehow I saved my life. So these are normal thing by terrorist group actually. So the violently use objects or parking lot also they block me. You got it? You cannot come out from my parking place, or you cannot go get a parking place. All those things actually means you have to waste some time actually, right? Or means and write millions of email to the South Texas College, all those things actually, right? A dean's chair, table, all those things, what are there, right? Table is not there actually, right? So to report all those things. Then classroom disturbance, they use student to open the door, right? And they make arrangements so that when they open the door, it will make noise. And this 3 hours class, so then and I give all the break after half an hour, 1.5 hours. But still, if they need anything, means I cannot stop them to go. If there are many things can happen, they can. But I told that students don't do that actually, right? Because then if they go outside and then come back, maybe if they lost 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, and that is enough to hurt them. So then thereby, who are not smart, many of them, and they fell, right? So and that happened because of this terrorist actually. This terrorist they harmed student. Student told many times. They knew that South Texas College is doing. The classroom, and then ask them to tap with their feet, all those things actually, right? Make some noise with their pen or whatever a little bit. So then there will be some disturbance. So then I have to say, I have to look at that. Right? And they know I'm a tough guy, right? So they know that if little bit more, then they'll be out. They knew, right? So because in the first day I make everything clear actually, right? So and they understand everything, right? And they know that they are whatever they are doing actually it's a crime. But sometimes people think that this is some kind of they get okay, so that nothing will happen because these terrorists tell nothing will happen with them, right? We are here, man, right? We're terrorists, we can do anything, right? You do, right? So then they get courage, and sometimes they get it is fun also, right? That but they just by what these terrorists accomplished, they accomplished only the harm to the student, more than me actually, right? Because what can I do actually? I know this is terrorist attack. This is impossible to happen. My students respect student, no, right? Everything is everywhere actually. I know nobody I considered anyone was criminal actually. Faculty, staff, or anybody was criminal South Research College, right? I don't know anybody is criminal, but they acted criminal, right? So I know they needed to do. Sometimes faculty also told, even chair also told that they needed to do, right, to keep their job. Then malfunctioning, then malfunctioning technology in class, like most days, every day actually, I found that maybe the computer screen is blackening, means disabled the monitor actually, right? How can we see, right? Or it is buffering. You just log in, right? And then it started buffering. Means nothing happens, right? And it is 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes happen over like that. Now I have to call someone at IT, all those things, everything. I mean, it's every day. So 3 hours class, almost half an hour is gone every day. You understand? What they did actually, they hurt student. But I covered my syllabus, right? So then I needed to go. I have to speed up. Maybe I could do few examples, few help actually so that they can understand things better. So that. But because of this terrorist, I had to deal with this terrorist attack. They were actually, the students were the victim of this terrorist attack. And also this is my suffering, because when I cannot do the best for my students, right? Means whatever I intended, that's a no doubt that I suffered that, right? But the real victim is actually were students, right? So this kind of like some material I am projecting something, even the projector does not work. Projector is focusing somewhere else, right? There is in the classroom you will see some light is moving, big intense light is moving here, there, and students started laughing. What is going on? Means it cannot happen actually, but they don't see and then everything, right? Windows actually everywhere, means no from outside light can come actually inside, right? So then, but terrorists use those actually, right? Some criminal way, they put light here, there, light is moving, right? That disturbs students more than me actually. That's not, I know this is terrorist attack is going on, and I'm equipped with all those, but students are innocent students. They get distracted. And this happened, and say again, I write email, all those things. Everywhere actually, for everything I wrote at least millions of email to South Research College, all those management, but nothing happened. Right? Nothing happened. So only thing that threat, right? Right? So human resource threat also. Sometimes I got human resources even threaten me. right? Probably you need to check with your mental thing. Stupid people. Mental thing means if a person is totally absorbed in God, God is the means totally means I have means completely I took shelter to Lord. So then God. So then how means my everything goes right? All everything is wonderful. Everything works, right? So here and wrote email actually. I got one or two times actually this, right? When I'm writing all those email to all those things actually, dean all those things, right? And sometimes human resources threaten me. Probably you need to go for a doctor or whatever nonsense. So so that I stop writing, right? So that I ignored all those things, right? I kept on writing all this, whatever I can do, I did. So sometimes like on Blackboard, there is a technology, right thing. I use like this because of this COVID, all those things, right? No, Blackboard was solely used actually online teaching at that time. This or before that also Blackboard we used to before that also. So then sometimes like test quizzes they vanished. Vanished means they means make it hide those so that I cannot see. You got it? And that is very easy to do that. I can hide things from my students. You got it? Like as instructor. And then who are above this actually in this management of this Blackboard, they can hide things actually. It is not a big deal actually, right? Those are the things actually technology it has. And that's all these terrorists did numerous times. And that's a huge problem for me. Right, I put my everything right. All assignment. Sometimes this hide and seek is going on actually. Right, sometimes you can see, sometimes you cannot see. So it's so to give me actually, that see what is means. I could not find what is the test, but I found that test is there. Many people got that actually, right? But I cannot see actually, could not see, and then I have to. Means I get prepared before maybe I am doing something today. I was prepared. Means I already made it actually everything before 1 year like that I do, right? Like some training is going on. These terrorists criminalized the device I am using when I log in, and then it is buffering. It is not working, and hours after hours. See, it is some training, Blackboard training or whatever training, right? So, and it happens. These are all the time happened. It is I never got actually, but still, right? So then I needed to do my on my own actually from many places from right or IT people talking to those personally going there, all those things also, right? And so I needed to do those actually so that I know all those things means because I'm not getting training actually. You got it? All trainings are everything, no matter what actually, is gone, right? But I so I knew that this will happen. So again I do things right. I have to okay, give me literature, give me things right. So then from there, and they gave me right. It is not that means they are not terrorists. Right, those people are criminalized by domestic terrorist FBI, this kind of terrorist group, or South Texas College. That's why they did it, and they helped. Right, so then finally there was no problem. But means I could means, and then amongst faculty members we discuss all those things also. Right, so. So that is that's why it worked actually, and but. Like some even because of COVID, all those online some labs for the lower level actually was fully actually online. Now these terrorists are making problems so that I cannot create those courses actually right way. Right, when there is training, my computer I cannot see anything. I cannot do anything. You got it? And then again, I have to talk to them. I have to call them. Means it's a tension actually, right? And then thereby I needed to. So maybe just that whatever was there that takes maybe 3 hours or 2 hours to learn that things. I need to spend a lot of time for that. After that episode, so so these, and they use some kind of woman thing also, right? All the time on campus at Jackson apartment. I was in the apartment actually, and their woman things are coming, right, and saying something actually. Sometimes they show even some gift kind of things, wrap things. Can you give it to these some girl or whatever, some name, right? This kind is every day, several. It is not one, several on campus, out of campus. Sometimes they send students or student like things, not my students, right? To ask some inappropriate question. All nonsense actually, right? So these are normal thing actually every time, right? Say, I don't know how much I can list, right? It is enormous. So each time, anything actually, no matter what you are doing, actually, there will be some problem. Even some chemicals also, they created problem. And then I needed to ask, okay, give me other set, all those things, you got it? Because whatever they made actually, because they used lab-waste to commit this crime actually. It is not the lab-waste problem. But again, I needed to waste time actually. If something, like some experiment does not work, so then there is some problem with the reagent. So I have to figure out which one actually, right? So it takes time actually. But and then I ask again, okay, give me some more. Yeah, give me some help from, right? So then they gave, right, and then it worked. But it was a trouble actually. Everywhere actually there was disturbance. Everywhere. Right? So that's how each second is a nightmare. Each second is a struggle. That's how domestic terrorist FBI committed this crime. These stupid, dumb people have no understanding what is humanity. And I am trying to do my job, and these terrorists are trying so that I cannot do my job right way, whatever I want actually, the best way. But everywhere these terrorists put barrier. And I wrote this kind of email to everybody actually, to at South Texas College. But it did not do anything actually. Only thing, the retaliation. This terrorist attack, this outside, you come out from the campus, now you drive, terrorist attack. Each place means you cannot move even a few inches. There will be some problem. There will be some criminal attack. So many plots these terrorists use to make my life hell, but they could not manage actually, right? Because I am in bliss. Because I know that God is with me, right? So now you cannot talk over phone over terrorists make noise. You cannot watch TV or any radio or any apartment or anywhere. Now also I cannot watch TV because terrorists already bugged your systems, all devices. Even our home, this is not apartment actually, the Ohio home. This is the exhausts, bathroom exhausts. This terrorist actually cut off the cable actually from the switchboard. I opened and found that, and recently one is recently wired actually in 2020. 21 something, right? And that also is disabled by terrorists. every electrical things that are controlled by terrorists, everything is bugged. Southwest, the Jackson Square apartment, each place where I am at actually making noise. I could not sleep, means because of the sound, the laser-like sound in the bedroom. So I needed to use earplug, all those things, right? So and earplug worked. I slept, right? But for at least 1 week or so, I did not know what to do. And then I did many things actually, right, to protect me. When you are cooking or anything, you are no normal water, means cold water, hot water. When it is cold, the bathroom you will get only means all of a sudden that water temperature change to cold, right? Cold. So at that time cold water attack. Many times, this when you are taking shower or at apartment, many times this terrorist sort of water. Many times means almost each day kind of attack actually. This kind of terrorist attack. And noise everywhere. Apartment. This is very easy to do actually. Apartment. My things moved from one place to another. Some things already disappeared. So all kinds of terrorist attack I experienced, and these terrorists at least 200,000 damage. All those things actually, including the price gouging, all those things actually these terrorists made so far. I came to know this terrorist group. One of the terrorist group at least is FBI from McAllen, Texas, PD police department. When my car was heavily damaged and I called police, and then I went to get the police report. At the time, I heard that from Oman voice, the FBI broke your car and you are here to get police report. So, but still I got that. So then from there, officially I came to know these terrorists, at least one of the terrorist group, at least is domestic terrorist FBI. Mr. President, please save us. Please bring us justice. Thank you.